Hi and welcome back to my playthrough of Brook City. Overall, I seem to do okay, at least rules-wise. Not really sure how well I'm really doing in respect to winning this game, but I think let's go right into it. And I think this round we may want to start with Selena Gonzalez because there's really one crime I want to get rid of. So let's refresh all of her powers for now. Let's draw her criminal card. And here we have an event. That's a bad one. Casting Call. Each cop must either place one influence on a riot card or suffer one stress. Right now we have two cops and I think only one riot, which is the video shoot here in the crime area of Selena. Of course, one could place one here, then she would be considered trendy. I don't know if I like that. This could be really bad actually, but I don't think we would get away with it anyway. So yeah, let's for now place one stress for Wilson Fox. This was his choice and now it's Selena. She cannot place influence on a crime card, so she has to take one stress, but I think for her that's better than for Wilson to take yet another stress. Then, if there are more than 1 P tapes on leaked singles, place one tape in a random location. And yes, there are just more than 2. Oh, come on. So let's see where it goes. That's J12, the Brook City Police Department. Yeah, the original plan was to go up here for him, but now at J12, ooh, that's now really tempting. On the other hand, Wilson really has to take out that clue here as well. Okay. Things are starting to ramp up, it seems. Okay, let's do her turn. And I think she wants to take after this crime here, which is currently at Wilson Fox's crime area, actually. So doing her move, she will enter the car. Then she will move 1, 2, 3 spaces. Because she has 2 crimes in a crime area, she will now exhaust her cruiser, which lets her move 2 extra spaces. And I think we should put her in the right way. 1 and 2. She doesn't need to leave her car. She's now right next to that criminal here. I guess she wants to ditch her lead, which makes her place 1 progress on a crime. Awesome. Because she's right next to R10 here, the setting trends she will place 1 crime here. We still need 3 more to go. During her card step, she wants to play this tactic here. Doing each of your thing encounters gain +1 die, which is amazing. And yes, for her action, she will use the action on her character card here, encounter with 2 dice. It's really the symbol, and then you may resolve through her. Okay, we go for that, and she gets an extra die because of the practice patience she just got. The setting trends has a resistance value of 1 in that with that symbol here. So let's see, we still need 3 more successes. Okay, that's kind of okay. That's an exploding die. So we get 1 more. Awesome, yet another one. Okay, I can feel it. Okay, that's really good. So those are 3 successes plus 2 hunches. We have to spend a hunch. We'll do that right now. Those are 4 successes minus 1 of her resistance. That's 3. Perfect. With this symbol, she gets the hunch right back. But that's enough to bust this crime here. Awesome. Either discard 1 stress or draw a lead. I think in this case, that's a no-brainer for her. She will totally draw a lead. And here we have the noteworthy guess. Discard 1 influence from each card in your crime area. Oh wow, this is so great. This place has hosted everyone from foreign dignitaries to rock stars like Mickey Scott. It's the nicest place to stay in the city and the host the only casino in the country. Naturally, you watch it very closely and fight over who gets to go the all expenses paid stakeouts. Okay. Yeah, I think this is great. Right now, I think she doesn't want to use it because she could get rid of this influence. Then this video shoot card wouldn't be considered trendy, but then this card would activate and you must either suffer 1 stress or place 1 influence on this card. And I'm not so sure if I want to get her more stress at this point in time. So I get stress anyway then. But that's really a waste because of this card here. No, I think I want to hold on to this lead for now. We still get this one here. Then you may resolve the prepared effect on a tactic card you control. And right now she controls 2, which means she could go for this or for that. And I think I want some more hunches. Yeah, why not? So she will grab another hunch. Then she will activate this card right away in order to gain yet another hunch, and then she can move stuff to this card. And I think let's do that. Let's place 2 hunches on it. That equals 2 dice for any cop's encounter phase later on. Awesome. Okay, but those were all of her actions, and I believe I made a terrible mistake now. I think I did. Oh, bad. Of course. Now Rip Lugar is activating again, and this means he will move 1, 2, 3 streets more. He's not yet reached his destination. The problem is Wilson Fox is now really far away, and I think he cannot go there with a standard move. I have to check that, but he may need to ditch his police cruiser here. Then here, you must either suffer 1 stress or place 1 influence on this card. She cannot place an influence here, so she has to take a stress. And this one here, you must either discard 1 hunch or place 1 influence on this card. I think that's okay. We will place an influence here. And that's pretty much the end of her round. Of course, she still gets to draw a card. And what did she get? Determination. I think we had that before. At least I've seen this. During each of your encounters, you may suffer 1 stress to gain 1 extra die. That's nice. Here I'm now not 100% clear because I could now ditch this card, which lets me remove influences. Basically, 1 influence from each card. Really can also be a clue in this case. But it says you can basically use the ditch effect anytime during your turn. I'm not so sure if this is now really doing my act phase, but it really says cop turn. So in theory, I could go through the crime phase, and before I actually do the draw phase, I could then do the noteworthy guest here, discard 1 influence from each card in your crime area. This is now really tough. Exhaust effect really you can do basically any time. That's very clear, but you cannot interrupt another action, for example. But still, ditch is something anytime during your turn, and draw phase is still on my turn actually. So I think I should be good. If not, I will try to repair that. So I will now discard that lead again, which lets me remove 1 stress from both of those, and I really hope that's fine. Over to Wilson. So we will make this one available. We draw another card, and that's another video shoot. This would be another ride, so I think I was okay timing wise. This goes to 018, which is here in Hawk's Pub actually. Wilson has a lot of stress. Selena too, so really need to do some thinking next round or so. But I need to go after this clue as well, otherwise he's gone, and then I think everyone suffers a stress also. The good thing is I now have 2 crimes in my crime area, so I will totally exhaust my BCBD cruiser. So in total, I can now move up to 5 streets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And because I'm a sports fan, I can tap this card or exhaust this card to move 1, which brings me close enough to my clue. Whew. Okay, then I may want to play a card or want to act immediately, play an action. And I think he wants to play this card here. Ask around town, each cop may either draw a lead or gain 1 hunch. I think both of them will go for a lead. And here's the lead for Wilson, a little something to go. Discard, wow, 2 stress to ditch it. Perfect. Jab's been catering to the populace and its favorite vice for years, evidenced by the rundown building and its filthy interior. This clearly doesn't deter his clients though, who return daily to buy their favorite labels. Speaking of, I could use a little pick-me-up. I think I will totally play the card right away, so because this lets me ditch 2 stress, which is really helpful in this case. Let's see what Selena gets. And here we have wealthy contacts. Discard 1 influence from each card in your crime area. Okay, yeah, the SYC is the most exclusive club in the city. And the who's of who of society fills its halls and docks. Due to this, it also makes use of one of the most state-of-the-art security systems in the country. In other words, if you don't have an invite, you're not getting in. Awesome. Same effect for Selena again. Perfect for now. I really want to keep it. Well, in this case, she has to keep it because now it's clearly not her turn. And then it's time to play our action. We will encounter 2. Again, we have you know your enemy, that we get an extra die. And I think I want to make it sure. So let's remove 1 hunch from this. So this gets me yet an extra die. So he's now rolling 4 dice in total. And we are still looking for 2 successes to go. Okay, what did we get? I think that's okay. We still get an extra die because of that exploding one. Could be another hunch. No, it's not. So it's 4 successes plus a hunch. So I will totally get the hunch. But this is also enough to capture this clue. So wow, 40% on our way to victory. Perfect stuff. The motorcycle goes away, as does this one here. Okay, yeah, awesome. We discard this card. We will also discard the vehicle, and yeah, the clue pretty much goes out of the game. Perfect. Let's do the criminal step. I think, yeah, we are done for our turn. We played a card, we moved, and yeah, we played an action. You must either discard 1 hunch or place 1 influence on this card. Let's discard the hunch for now. I think that's okay. And the video shoot, you must either suffer 1 stress or place 1 influence on this card. I think that's okay. We can afford an influence on this card here too. We just have gotten rid of some stress here. And that's pretty much the end of our round. So let's draw a card for him. And wow, look at this. Ask around the town again. Perfect. I'll take it. Now it's the criminal turn. Mickey is still not on it, so otherwise place a tape in a random location. So this gets tricky now. Okay, so we have to take this one here. Oh, that's really bad. But let's see where it goes. That's J24 Riverside Shopping Mall, which is actually next to Wilson. Okay, that's at least something. Then we have the leaked singles. Place 1 influence on a crime. Then each cop that has at least 1 trendy crime in the crime area must either place 1 tape or suffer 1 stress. Okay, that's okay, I guess, because we don't have any trendy cards. Awesome, we still have to place 1 influence though. And yeah, because of her awesome lead, we will totally place that influence on this crime here. She will get rid of it during the start of her next round. Awesome. Case turn, and finally we really have something to do. If there is no clue in play, search the case deck for a clue and choose a cop to put it in play in their crime area. Okay, let's do that. And here we found Skid Scott. 8 successes we need, or 8 progress we need here. Good thing is he's not so resistant, so we can basically attack him with everything we have. And he starts at K25 and has this star symbol here. And K25 is pretty much in this area here. So let's see what car he gets. Oh, again, no, that's the Thrasher. This is, I think, was it the same? Yeah, it was the same. It was exactly the same. So again, they're stealing motorbikes, it seems. And I'm pretty sure this guy will move to the left. Otherwise, I really have a problem. And no, let's check his activation. That says attached vehicle moves 3 streets towards P24. Okay, this means he basically makes a run here. I think he's not using any of those effects. This is really something. Normally you really can use those bikes to jump over the river here, or yeah, I think whatever it is. I think it's the sea actually. But they don't really do that in this case. So yeah, they will basically roll in here. I think it's definitely more or less the same distance or so. We still have to decide who gets him or her in the crime area, but I think for now I want to hand it over to the capable hands of Selena Gonzalez for now. Okay, we still have to draw a case card, and again we have the spooked drivers here. Each cop within 3 spaces of a clue gains 1 hunch. Oh man, 1, 2, 3. We are 1 space short. Now we're really counting spaces here. Oh, that's bad. But I think we still dodge the second effect. Each cop with no hunches. No, we all have a hunch here. this round I want to start with Wilson Fox. And I believe I forgot his special ability when he did the encounter last turn. Then you may place 1 progress on a crime in your crime area. And I really have to do that. So let's place 1 progress here. We still need 3 more to go. I'm not really sure if I will be able to make it, but I think this can really make the difference here. Let's activate all our cards again. We still have this hunch, which is really important. We will also activate the tactic card. Let's also draw 1 criminal card. And again, we have the video shoot here. Yeah, we know that. It goes to Connor's Pub in F23. And wow, this really happens to wow, right next door to us. I was really considering doing something else because I placed the progress here, and I think I should follow my plan actually, because otherwise that's too tempting now. But still, I think I will not go after this one. And then I think I want to move, and I think my idea is to move here. So that's 1, 2 and 3. Because I'm a sports fan, and I think I forgot that during my last turn too, during your move step you may move 1 additional step or street if you have at least 1 crime in your crime. Of course he does, so he will move in here, which is really good. So he's now in between the clue and the boosting sales crime card, which is currently in his criminal area. So this is really perfect. I think next I want to play, I want to play a card, and the idea is to play an encounter card, which really makes sense in this case. Encounter 2, we are now going for this pistol symbol here. For each hunch I roll during this encounter, you may spend 1 hunch to treat it as an exploding die. Could really help us. She doesn't have any resistance towards guns, which is really good. So we will roll 2 dice now and really hope for the best. She still needs 3 successes or 3 more progress. 2 dice, and those are only 2. Again, she doesn't have any sort of resistance, so those are 2 progress right off the bat, but I think it should be still okay because we can still play our action. So she's now at 3 out of 4 progress she need. Next, Wilson again will play his encounter. Basically he gets 3 dice again because of the know your enemy. Then you may place 1 progress on a crime in your crime area. This is enough to bust the boosting sales. We already know that he has a resistance of 1 in all of those categories, and I think we want to spend another of those. Any cop may discard 1 hunch from this card during an encounter to gain +1. Yeah, let's do that. It's only 1. Oh, I think I maybe played that incorrectly. Cannot quite remember, but I can only take 1 it seems. So again, we are rolling 4 dice minus the resistance of 1 now against this fella here. Oh, that was an exploding die. Sorry, I tapped this around. This is actually pretty good. Let's continue to roll yet another. So 5 successes it is. That's pretty amazing actually. -1, that's 4 progress. We can place on Skip Scott. Unfortunately, we still need 4 more to go. But of course, let's not forget, then you may place 1 progress on a crime in your crime area. Here we need 1 more, so we can discard those. We have busted the boosting sales, which allows us to discard 1 tape from the board. Awesome. And I guess for now we will go for this one here. It goes back to the leaked singles. Perfect job, and of course she's gone too. I'm still considering to use my move effect here because I know where this guy is moving actually, and I think I really should do that. So I will exhaust this card here, and I think I will also exhaust this card, which allows me to move up to 3 spaces actually, but I think 2 spaces is enough in this case because I still want to be adjacent to that hunch, to that asset here. But I think for now I will not remove it yet. I think I can still do that later on. There could be really some terrible things coming up where I'm required to discard hunches. So I think for now, let's hold on to this. Let's activate our crimes. You must either suffer 1 stress or place 1 influence on this card. I think right now I'm okay stress-wise, so I will take a stress. And here you must either suffer 1 stress or place 1 influence on this card. I think here we can afford placing an influence, so we should be good. Over to Selena. Let's set everything up accordingly. We have to draw a criminal card. So let's do that. And that's another nasty one. Setting trends again, crime menace, Pops Pastries. She's very trendy actually, so she only needs one influence. So this can really bite us in our behind later on. But for now, let's place her here. She goes to J7, which is actually over here. As I'm still not sure how to use this ditch effect here, I want to use it right away now. Otherwise, I really somehow feel like cheating. If I'm incorrect, then I may want to whatever remove one. Because again, this gets as an influence later on as well, and then I could again play it at the end of my turn. But I think let's ditch it for now. Discard one influence for each card in your crime area. So here goes one, here goes two, and I think now it's time to encounter Mickey actually. So she will move 1, 2, 3 streets over here. So she's now next to Mickey. She will play this card here because she needs that symbol. His resistance to this police hat is only 1. Encounter 2, and then you may discard 1 hunch to place one progress on the target. Okay, let's do the encounter first. So she will only roll 2 dice now. Again, his resistance is only a 1. Okay, those are 2 successes and a hunch, and she could take that hunch now. But I think let's not do that. Let's not spend that hunch now. I think she will take the hunch for sure, and she has 2 successes -1. That's 1 progress we put on Mickey, and after Mickey is encountered, move him to this card if able. Yes, we are able, so we are moving him. So next time he will basically play a gig, and I think we can somehow avoid that if I'm not mistaken. But I think we want to spend the hunch we just gained in order to place yet another progress on the target. So Mickey is now at 2 out of 8. He never really leaves the game. We can still bust him, then we get some good stuff. But apart from that, he will always come back. He's our evil mastermind in the end. So this is discarded. I still think I want to leave the car. So now I'm in a building or in a location, which is Fast Track Bus Depot. And we are also now adjacent to this, what was it, Q3 boosting sales card, and in theory we could go after her too, but the thing is she's really very resistant to this walkie-talkie or whatever it is. So we still have one more action left. So we moved and we played a card, so we can still take our action here. So let's go for this exhaust. So we gain 1 hunch, and then we can place any number of hunches on this card. So let's do that. And I think then we will play our action. Unfortunately, she has a resistance of 2. Keep that in mind. But we are still rolling 3 dice because of our practice patience. And apparently we will also get rid of that hunch here, which then lets us roll 4 dice in total. So I think that's at least something. Again, we are looking at a resistance of 2. That's not too shabby actually. We get 1 exploding die here. Okay, what did we get? Those are 5 successes and a hunch. Not bad. I think I want to hold on to my hunch actually, because I don't want to spend it. So that's wow. Otherwise, we can really get rid of her. Yeah, I have to do that. No, I have to do that. So I will spend the remaining hunch I still have. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 -2 is 4 progress, more than enough, or enough to take her out here. Discard 1 tape from the board, and I think this is simply amazing. Yeah, we really had to do that this time. So she's gone. Amazing. And let's remove this tape here from the board. I still think I want to ditch my car now while driving this vehicle. Oh, we are not driving this vehicle. Move your figure to any Brook City location. When did I move out? No, I think I'm still in my action step. I think I moved out of this. I really had enough of. I was in my car, so I think I can really enter my car doing my action step, and now I can basically ditch my car while driving this vehicle. Move your figure to any Brook City location, which means this card is gone. I can reclaim that car in Brook City Police Department, but I totally want to get in here onto the lead, so we have claimed it. So let's have a little read. The Tuckers and the 52-year-old business are at the center of a hit WCW TV show and fans storm the place daily for autographs. The real stars, however, are the rare vehicles that attract collectors and the dumped getaway cars that attract the Brook City Police Department. Awesome. Place 1 progress on a crime. Really a cool effect. For now, I really want to hold on to that lead. And let's then spawn a new lead, which goes to J2 Slim and Trim Fitness Club, which is over here. Then it's finally time to activate our cards. The activated vehicle moves 3 streets toward this destination, P24. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Still doing okay. Then we have this. You must either suffer 1 stress or place 1 influence on this card. I think I should be okay. And really, she's already at 4 out of 10 stress. And this is pretty much the same. Suffer 1 stress or place 1 influence on this. On a crime. In this case, I guess we may be able to place it onto this card here, which is a crime. Okay, yeah. Then let's draw her cards. Practice patience. Oh, we already know this. And this is now good because when we play this, we cannot play the second tactic of the same name. We would then go for the prepared effect, which says draw 1 card. Not the coolest thing in the world, but yeah. For now, we will take it. Over to the criminal turn. We will start here. If Mickey's on his suspect card, he plays a gig. Place Mickey in a random location, then place a random location unless the cop discards a lead. So first of all, we have to spawn Mickey. He really goes back onto the board. So let's see where that is. That's F24, Connor's Pub, which is actually right next here to his Valkyrie. Okay, that's amazing. And now he would also spawn 1 tape in a random location unless the cops discard a lead. And this is why I wanted to have that lead. So yeah, let's totally discard that lead. So we have basically dodged that bullet here. So basically for 1 round, we have made sure we are not placing yet another tape on the board. Awesome. Then we move over to the leagued single, place 1 influence on a crime, and I think I can still do that. So right now neither of our crimes are considered to be trendy, which means I think we can more or less get rid of that second effect. Amazing. Then it's the case turn. Right now we have a clue on the board, so we can, or the clues haven't reached that final destination, so we can simply draw another case card. Again, we have the hot pursuit. Each cop who controls the lead may move 3. This would have been cool, actually. We don't have any leads. Each cop who doesn't control a lead must either discard 1 hunch or suffer 1 stress. In this case, I think, yeah, they both will take 1 stress. She doesn't have a choice, but Wilson could. But I think let's hold on to the hunch for something later on. And I think that's the end of our second round. And I really hope I haven't messed things up too badly in this one here. So this is our 3rd clue. So this could bring us to 60% victory for this game. But then we are basically running out of clues. But of course, the end of the next round we definitely get another clue if nothing is on the board. You can also draw those randomly apparently, and we still have to take care of some of those criminals now because they're really starting to getting trendier, and then they will start placing tapes on the board, and then when we cannot place trade on the board, Mickey Scott gets an influence, and well, all terrible things will start to happen. I really hope you are still enjoying my little playthrough here. Hope to see you soon in one of my other videos, and until then, bye bye.